Hey Malcolm, welcome back to the Midweek Update.
In today's episode, we take a look at a cool new movie trailer, a holiday tradition from the Kickline team, a very festive spirit week, and a look at one of our incredible B&B shows.
This and more on this week's Midweek Update. I'm Allison Redican.
And I'm Oliver Mattes, and welcome back to the Midweek Update, the B&B show that brings you closer to the people and places in and around the Medlam community.
So Oliver, how excited are you for the break this week?
I've been looking forward to it since Thanksgiving. I think I'm gonna chill and probably gonna catch up on some reading.
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna read the Christmas Carol and get into the holiday spirit.
Speaking of spirits, that book has ghosts in the alley. How is that remotely festive?
Well, first of all, ghosts aren't real. And I have a feeling there are some festive people on Hot Takes this week who will agree with me.
So, which is better, like sports or the arts?
Great question. Growing up, I was always an athlete, so in my opinion, I like sports a little more than the arts.
Okay, coming from my point of view, I think that depending on what you want out of it, right? I look at sports, it was awesome, good for me. Guess what? I got a full scholarship to play lacrosse in college. From another point of view, my brother actually went to Juilliard on a full scholarship to play instruments. He's actually working as a musician in Spain, so it worked out perfect for him. Sports worked out perfect for me because I went to college for free. I really think it just depends on what you excel at and what you can use either one for to your benefit.
I agree. I also think that they're both great outlets for whatever you got going on. I know for myself, I wrestled in college and throughout high school. And whenever I had a bad day, I could always go to mats. I could get some of my energy out and feel better. And I'm sure for artists, it's the same way. You know, if you're a musician and you had a bad day, you could write it down on paper and get your feelings out and kind of find a way to express yourself. So I agree that I think, person to person is different, and I think that they're both great.
Me too.
I'm still not completely convinced. I still believe in ghosts.
Well, at least ghosts only haunt you. They can't physically hurt you.
You mean like kill you? Like in a horror film?
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. In a horror film. In fact, there's a new trailer for one.
Her memories are fractured and the pieces don't fit.
I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody.
Can't seriously be mad about all this candy.
The truth lost in fragments of what she can't remember. In the end, the sweetest memories are the hardest to trust.
No, I didn't do this. I couldn't have. You can't possibly be mad about all this candy.
Whoa, that was such a cool story. I didn't even know about that.
Oliver, I'm sure that there's plenty that goes on even closer to home that you don't always know about, like the recent Kickline clinic.
There was a Kickline clinic?
Yes, don't worry though, Bridget knows all about it because she was actually there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It makes me very happy and definitely makes me feel confident. If I want to try out for Kickline in high school, so it'll definitely make me more confident to know how it feels.
Welcome to the Brookside Gym, where Medlam's very own Kickline team hosts their annual holiday Kickline clinic to help the younger generations of performers.
People from North Bellmore-Merrick, they come here and we put them in age groups. We teach them a dance and technique stuff that they need for Kickline.
Emma, how much fun are you having today?
A lot.
Yeah, 'cause it's learning all these dances is so much fun.
Yes.
And why do you want to be on Mepham Kickline?
Because it's fun and and I do dance, so it could help me get better at dance.
The older girls on the team guide the younger ones by helping them refine their skills in the clinic.
Every clinic, I always make sure that the girls know, like, it's not about striving for perfection, it's just about doing what you love. 8, and then again, right, 1, 2.
JoJo, like, during, like, parts in the dance, like, I kept on asking her, like, how do we do this kick part, or how do we do this part after the kicks?
While the younger girls look up to the current Kickline team, the high schoolers look towards a specific Mepham coach who keeps them motivated.
I think it's really cool that I've seen so many of my girls now have come to these clinics, and I think it's really cool to see how they have grown and they were aspiring to be like the girls on this team, and now they get to be a part of the team. I think that's really cool.
You know, Ms. Dennis has helped me so much, and she has helped me be the kickliner I am today, and I want to give back to these girls and inspire them that they're going to grow from there, and it's always up.
It's kind of crazy that 5 years ago I was one of those kids, and now seeing them here now, it's kind of rewarding.
The girls learn so much from clinics like these. I think I might give one a try myself. For B&B, I'm Bridget Flanagan. Okay, can you guys...
I love that the clinic is their holiday tradition. It gets me in the festive spirit.
I'm sure everyone around Mepham feels the same way, Allie.
Can I ask why?
Because it's Spirit Week, and not only are the doors decorated, all the students are too. Here's Mia Haffner with more.
Thanks, guys. This week has been full of holiday cheer, and there's no better way for us to express that than with Spirit Week. So far, we've had Pajama Monday, Ski Tuesday, and today, Warm Wednesday. Make sure you all continue to show your Mepham pride and holiday spirit by participating in Spirit Week. Tomorrow, rock your Santaverse Grinch gear and wear any tacky holiday attire on Friday. I hope you all have an amazing holiday break. That's all from me. I'm Mia Haffner, sending it back to the studio.
Thanks, Mia. You can bet that I'm dressing up this week.
Me too. I'll be checking them up on Instagram every night to make sure I've got that holiday spirit.
I think I know someone else who's going to be on the Instagram.
Can I guess who?
No. I think it would be better if I just let Dana Stone tell you.
I completely agree with you, Oliver. This year, B&B introduced a new weekly show called The Frontier to Instagram. On the show, host Matthew Nadoff goes over an event or covers a news story that happened throughout the week at Mepham. He also recaps the week in both Mepham and national sports. Let's take a look at an episode of the show.
Good morning, Pirates. My name is Luke Yepes, and welcome to The Frontier. Before we jump in, let's take a look at the results from last week's poll. The poll last week was, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food? The fan favorite was stuffing, then mashed potatoes, then turkey, and finally cranberry sauce. Now that that's out of the way, let's get started. Pirates, I don't know about you, but winter break is getting closer and closer, and I am so excited for our 16-day break. Before we jump into our next Spirit Week, the winter concert sounded amazing last night, and if you missed it, go watch it on our YouTube channel. Now, along the lines of winter break, we have a festive spirit day coming up next week. My personal favorite is 'Tis the Season Friday, but I will be dressing up for all the days as always. I can't wait to see all the spirit around the hallways next week. Now to sports. Our basketball teams are finally starting league play. On Tuesday, the girls won their first conference matchup 66-31 against Roosevelt, and the boys face off Friday against Jericho. To other sports, our district ice hockey, bowling, and rifle teams are all off to hot starts. And finally, nationally, the Mets signed Juan Soto to a historic deal, and I couldn't be more upset. Now to this week's poll of the week. Which day of Spirit Week will you be dressing up the most for? Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday? Be sure to submit your vote in the description, and the results will be revealed at the beginning of next week's episode. Pirates, that's all the time we have for this week's episode of The Frontier. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time.
Wow, I have learned so much in such a quick edition of the show. For more episodes of The Frontier, be sure to check out B&B's Instagram each week, and don't forget to vote in the audience poll. That's all for me. I'm Dana Stone, sending it back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Dana. I'm so excited to see this next week's episode of The Frontier.
There's so much coming up. I hope that Nikki Saraceni can keep track of it all.
Oh yeah, because she's our sports host this week.
Well, thanks for spoiling it, Oliver.
Thanks, guys. It has been a busy week for our winter sports teams and an especially busy weekend. First to the mats, where wrestlers took part in the annual Spring Gardener Wrestling Tournament on Friday and Saturday. Over to the court, the girls' basketball team fell to Garden City on Monday. The boys' basketball team lost against Great Neck North on Monday. The varsity cheerleaders came in first place in their competition on Saturday, and they competed at regionals on Sunday. Kickline had their first competition this weekend and came in first in 2 categories. The BMCHSD Bulldogs won against Valley Stream on Monday and faced off against Half Hollow Hills yesterday. That's all for me. I'm Nikki Saraceni, sending it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Nikki. Hope you have a great holiday break, because I know I will.
Allie, we do still have 2 school days left. But that being said, that's it for this episode. Make sure to tune in next week for even more news stories from around the Bellmore-Merrick Central High School District to bring you inside the parts of the community we don't always get to see. Until then, I'm Oliver Mattes.
And I'm Allie Redican, and happy holidays.
Yay!
Can we be done yet?
Okay.
I'm sweating.
Oh.